If you want to learn how to play like Kevin Durant, you need to go deeper than highlights and stat sheets.
To Durant. The fake. The second. Oh! Ankle breaker! KD!
Moved by Durant. And did you hear the oohs and ahs of the crowd here?
You have to understand the mechanics behind his deadly skill set, the consistency of his habits, and the quiet obsession with getting better that makes KD one of the most efficient and unguardable scorers in basketball history.
Night here in DC, and Jan Mahinmi needs new breaks.
Oh my goodness! Kevin Durant!
Make sure you stay until the end, because I'll be providing you with a sample workout that can help you train like KD. But before we break down how to train like KD, let's first understand how he got to where he is. Kevin Durant's journey to the NBA wasn't built on hype alone, it was built on work. Growing up in Prince George's County, Maryland, he quickly stood out for his combination of size, skill, and scoring ability.
Durant, showtime!
After dominating at the high school level, he committed to the University of Texas, where he became the first freshman ever to win the Naismith College Player of the Year award.
Here comes Durant, up in front to flush it down.
That historic season propelled him to the #1, second pick in the 2007 NBA draft. Since then, he's evolved into one of the game's most dangerous offensive weapons, an MVP, multiple-time scoring champ, and two-time NBA champion. But none of that came easy. Every step was earned through relentless effort, attention to detail, and a deep love for the game. Let's start with what makes Kevin Durant so difficult to guard. It's not just that he's nearly 7 feet tall with a 7 feet 5 inches wingspan. It's that he moves like a guard, shoots like a sniper, and makes decisions like a seasoned point forward.
Thank you so much for your time.
That jab step on the drive, gets contact, gets it up, gets it in.
His jumper is nearly unblockable. His footwork is clean and calculated, and his handle, especially for his size, allows him to navigate tight spaces and create his own shot at will. To play like KD, you need to be a threat at all three levels, at the rim, in the mid-range, and from deep. And you have to be able to score in motion, off the catch, and off the bounce. Start with your shooting. Kevin Durant has one of the purest jump shots in NBA history. But it's not just about form, it's about how he gets to his shot.
No timetable yet for his return. That's per Jacques Vaughn as Kevin Durant.
To the tune of a 17-7 record under Jacques Vaughn. Here's Durant, rises up.
Every workout should include catch-and-shoot reps from different spots, corners, wings, and top of the key, so your release becomes second nature. Then, transition into freeze pull-ups, which mimic how KD uses a quick crossover or between the legs move to stop on a dime and elevate for a jumper. Add hesitation drives, where you explode, hesitate at the free throw line, and then decide. Finish at the rim, float it over help, or pull up again. These reps build rhythm, confidence, and the ability to read defenders just like Durant. But shooting isn't enough. KD is elite because of his footwork and ball control. You need to dedicate serious time to your stationary handle. Crossovers, hesitations, between the legs, behind the back, and in and out combos to keep defenders guessing. Then add rip-through drills that simulate catching the ball, pivoting into attack mode, and going downhill in one fluid motion. Footwork here is key. Your steps should be low, fast, and intentional. One overlooked drill KD uses involves one-leg balance shooting. Hop onto one foot, hold your balance, then shoot. It's simple but brutally effective for improving lower body control and stability through contact.
Durant against Williams.
Durant's smoothness is deceptive. Behind it is elite agility and mobility. Add ladder drills to your warm-ups, lateral runs, high knees, and quick in and outs to sharpen foot speed. Incorporate sprint intervals and suicide runs to build game-ready conditioning. If you want bonus points, hit the beach or find a sand pit. Sand workouts are incredible for improving lower body strength, ankle stability, and explosiveness with minimal joint impact. It's no coincidence KD often trains in low-impact environments to prolong his career and reduce risk of injury. Speaking of strength, Durant doesn't rely on brute force, but his strength training is specific and intentional. focus on single leg movements like Romanian deadlifts and lunges to build the kind of strength that translates into balance, body control, and vertical pop. Med ball work, especially rotational throws and slams, can build core power for those sudden shifts in direction that KD uses to create space. Pair this with mobility drills and yoga, which Durant has leaned on throughout his career, especially after injuries. His recovery routine isn't just about healing, it's about longevity and maintaining fluidity. Now let's talk about what KD does off the court, because that's just as critical to replicating his success. First up is nutrition. Durant doesn't eat to get big, he eats to recover and perform. His diet is built around lean proteins, especially seafood. He eats fish like salmon, shrimp, and scallops nearly 6 times a week. Why? Because they're packed with omega-3s, promote muscle repair, and reduce inflammation. His meals are centered on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, complex carbs like brown rice and quinoa, and he avoids processed sugar as much as possible. A typical pre-game meal for KD might be grilled fish, steamed veggies, and a moderate serving of carbs. Simple, clean, and efficient. If you want to fuel like him, focus on consistency, hydration, and eating with intention. Recovery is another key pillar. Durant takes his rest days seriously. That means yoga, stretching, and mobility work, not just lying on the couch. He understands that active recovery keeps your body fresh and prevents the kind of tightness that leads to injury. And most importantly, KD prioritizes sleep. Not just quantity, but quality sleep every night. That's when the brain resets, the muscles rebuild, and the real gains are made. If you're grinding all day but sleeping 4 hours a night, you're sabotaging your progress. But here's the real secret. Kevin Durant's greatest strength might be his mindset. He's a gym rat in the purest sense. He doesn't just show up to workouts, he lives in the gym. He trains like he's still trying to make the team. Even after MVPs, scoring titles, and championships, he still shows up early, stays late, and works on the smallest details. So, how do you put all of this together into your own training plan? Here's a sample weekly schedule you can follow to train like Kevin Durant, both on and off the court. Over time, this routine builds not just skills, but identity. You're not just mimicking KD's game, you're adopting his work ethic, attention to detail, and daily discipline. The only thing left to do is start. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into what it takes to play like the greats. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the one part of KD's game you want to master most? His pull-up jumper, his footwork, or his mindset? Drop your answer in the comments below and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.